It's a part of hip hop. You throw a mother concert in Louisiana and don't book no Louisiana legends and put no bankroll in no Louisiana legends pocket, but you pay the police $500,000. What type of shit?
Hurricane Chris goes off on 50 Cent and 50 Cent shoots right back. Let me tell you the whole story. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Alize. Don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, Hurricane Chris has gone off on 50 Cent like no other. Well, none that I've seen in a long time. 50 Cent held his Humor and Harmony show in Shreveport and he brought out a lot of entertainment from comedians, actors, musicians. They were all there, big names as well, including Cat Williams. And from what I heard, it was a great show and there was not even one violent crime committed that evening. So you would think, hey, this was a successful event, no complaints. Well, I got news for you. There was one complaint, and it was Hurricane Chris. Now, with all the entertainers that were there, Hurricane Chris was not one of them. He wasn't invited. And to be honest with you, I know he must have a lot of songs. I only know that one song, Hey Baby. Well, Chris, he went off on 50 Cent like crazy. Check out the clip.
Hip hop. You throw a mother concert in Louisiana and don't book no Louisiana legends and put no bankroll in no Louisiana legends pocket, but you pay the police $500,000. What type of shit? Nigga, you ain't in my city. You taking advantage of my city. And it costs way less than it costs where you from. And y'all stupid, slow mother so crazy that y'all gonna let this come down here and not show no love to Louisiana. This ain't book no Louisiana artist. This ain't book Big Papa. This ain't book B Will. This ain't book Hurricane. They didn't even go to Baton Rouge and get no boosies or nothing, no weddies. Like, didn't with us. He came to take advantage of us. Shreveport had cheap land. He came and bought that, and they don't give a with us. And he just showed you that by paying the police $500,000 when we got youngs out here starving, when we got young out here killing each other. That could have went to anything to help the youth. We don't need more money invested into the police. We need more money invested into the community. We need mother who know the community, who know the people, who willing to put their mother feet on the ground to make a difference with their influence. Your money. You don't care nothing about it. You think these white people ain't been here no mother in Louisiana? They using you to come through this mother and to pay the city up. Nigga, they finna use you to rebuild the roads. They not finna use you to help the youth. Louisiana give a
yeah, fam. I mean, Hurricane Chris is going off like 50 is a politician and he's about to save the whole Louisiana. 50 is coming to just do his movie studio, G-Unit Studios. So he just did this opening night to celebrate, for people to turn up and have some fun. Hurricane Chris is talking about the kids need help, funding to the local areas, violent crimes. Now, what do you want 50 Cent to do with all that? He can't fix all that, especially with one show. But Hurricane Chris also wrote this in the caption. The people around 50 Cent are from New York, even the ones who live in Shreveport. They are attempting to gatekeep a person who could have really made a difference. I challenge you to let me show you our community and the things that the rotten people around you have hidden. We are the 4th worst educated state in America. Murder happens daily and our youth is lost. None of the people around you know what the city needs. Not even the fake non-profits, but that's another story. We love you, but you have been led wrong by people with no community outreach except downtown. Your man can name the neighborhoods in my city. I know you smart, bro. Everybody using you. You F with cats like Tony Yayo and OG Uncle Murder. You gotta be 100. Yeah, like I said, he wants 50 Cent to fix the whole city like he's a politician. And of course, 50 Cent actually responded to Hurricane Chris. Hurricane Flex. Boy, your ish is whack. If you think you Fredo Bang, your ish gets no play in my ride, LOL. And he also put down, oh no, you're not gonna play that one song you got. Baby just went on stage with Master P, LOL. And like I said, that's the only song of his that I know. I'm sure locally in his city and his fans, they know a lot more of his songs. He's much more, but in terms of nationwide or worldwide, that's the only song B. And speaking of Fredo Bang, he had something to say too. responding to Hurricane Chris. Check it out.
If he ain't book no Louisiana artists, Louisiana legends, who the fuck am there?
Yeah, fam. Now obviously Hurricane Chris was really angry in the first video I played you, and he didn't really like what 50 Cent was saying regarding him only having one song. And sure enough, he went off again. Check it out.
Prove my point. You don't know out the city. Shreveport that just said I got one song. Go all the way back to 5 Entertainment. That's how I know you don't know out the city, homie. You just a culture vote that seen some sell and you wanted to come profit. Now go ahead and go get something since I done got on. Go ahead and go try to pound it to some and put some on or do something and help some, because you see I'm getting on your mother. Go ahead and try to play chess like that. You ain't gonna outsmart me. Ain't none of these dumb you ever dealt with. I got a whole catalog. Me and Boosie got a mixtape and dropping music in Shreveport since 05. I've been touring in Louisiana and all these Texas areas since 05. Dumb don't know nothing about our culture. That's why I was going off on it, because I know this and give a to do no research about us and our people. Shreveport, man, say, man, stand up or fall for any thing. You got to stand up for something, man.
Yeah, fam. I don't know whether Hurricane Chris is on some sort of substances. I know he just beat a murder charge, but he doesn't seem quite right. Seems very angry. You know, he seems like he's basically hating on all the rappers and entertainers that were on the show, and nobody reached out to him. That's how it comes off. Like, he's talking about 50 Cent should have invited him because he was doing a rap concert. But this wasn't really a rap concert. It was just an entertainment show or event for his G-Unit Studios, which is going to be a movie studio. It's nothing to do with music, bro. It seems like this is a really bad chess move as well. Even his criticism that 50 is not bringing some of the biggest artists in the city. According to academics, 50 is organizing or did organize a show which had all the top local artists to perform as well. So, you know, it's just not a very good chess move from Hurricane Chris. I mean, he probably definitely has burnt bridges with 50 for him to work with him in the city. And it's just messing up a bag for him and his people. Like, this is literally 50's first show in the city. He might have been organizing something else a few months down the line. He might have reached out to Hurricane Chris to perform that one song. But the way he went off on 50 with the venom and everything, it's just never a good look historically looking at 50 Cent's past. But I hope Hurricane Chris is alright. He doesn't seem so in the video. But will Hurricane Chris go off on 50 again? I don't know. I hope not. It's just a losing battle against Fifth. Hurricane Chris has issued a statement talking about 50 Cent. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Alize. Don't forget to subscribe. So yes, Hurricane Chris has gone at 50 again, but in a less aggressive manner. If you don't know, 50 held his Harmony event not too long ago in Louisiana, and Hurricane Chris did not rock with it, basically because he wasn't invited to perform, because 50 did invite a whole bunch of other people who were from Louisiana. He went on a highly aggressive rant about Mr. 50 Cent, calling him out, and obviously 50 Cent replied as well. But like I said, Hurricane Chris has been speaking to a news outlet, KSLA, and this is what he had to say. First off, let me start by saying that it's no for 50 Cent. The Humor and Harmony Festival, I'm glad it happened. I'm glad 50 Cent came to Shreveport. But where he went wrong in the beginning, when he originally came to Shreveport, the first thing he started to voice was no more Ratchet. This ain't Ratchet City no more. If you know anything about the Shreveport history, you know we call ourselves the Ratchet City. And when a person says that, they don't mean that this is a dirty, nasty place. You couldn't go to New York and say this ain't the Big Apple. You couldn't go to New Orleans and say we're not naming this the Big Easy. You couldn't go to Dallas and say we're not calling this D-Town anymore. I just want to sit down with 50 and hopefully have a conversation to let him know that the word that he was downplaying is more than just a word. It's actually our culture and something we have grown to be proud of. And I think the people that 50 is around may not be leading him into the right direction in knowing our culture. It's not about me. My son had a football game that day, so I couldn't perform. And it's no malice, it's no hate. It's all love. But I must voice my opinion because I've seen in Shreveport and I know the history of my place. And I cannot allow the history to be erased. Man, Hurricane Chris, he's just doing too much. I think he should just leave this alone, personally. Obviously, he heard people say he's just hating because he wasn't invited to the show, but he's answered that there and said his son had an event and he couldn't have gone anyway, even if he was invited. But he wants to sit down with 50 Cent and have a kind of clear the air talks. But why would 50 Cent do that with you? Hurricane Chris having a problem with 50's G-Unit Studios or whatever he has a problem with does not affect 50 at all. He's going to continue doing what he's going to do. But that's just my opinion. I want to know yours. Do you think 50 Cent would actually sit down with Hurricane Chris? And do you see any point in him doing that? Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It's Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.